Nah. Okay, Mr. Betts. What do we got today? That was my funny noise I made.
That was incredible.
I made it twice, one before we
Yes,
started
that's
recording to practice. This was a suggestion from one of you guys. Thank you for the suggestion. We're going to be doing it today. Panera, they got 2 sandwiches we're going to be trying out today. We got the bacon turkey Bravo, and we got the chicken bacon Manchaug, I believe is what you wanted, and that's what we're going to be trying.
All right, well, here, you can take this one and open it. I'll take
If
this
you can't
one.
Tell it's snowing a lot.
Well, it just got done, right?
Mm-hmm. So by the time that video's ended, it might be above the car. Who knows?
This is going to be tricky.
What's
this
tricky?
Is a good size sandwich.
Which one is this?
I have the bacon rancher. I mean, you got the rancher.
And I mean, we'll probably be able to see if it has turkey or not.
Yeah, I got the turkey one. You got the bacon rancher.
Try this guy first?
Okay, we can. I just got to get it so I can balance.
Here, so here's one of the rancher, and then here's the Bravo.
We want to put them up?
There we go.
All right, so we're going to try yours first?
Sure. Unless you don't want
to. It's a warm bun.
It is.
Like it's a different.
You tell they made it.
Like the other one's bread, and this one's like one of them.
It's like a soft little.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
That's why I was just looking at it.
I wonder if they might make it like a pizza, and then they cut it in fours.
That's what I'm guessing.
I'm excited.
Well, cut it in half, make the sandwich, and then cut that in half. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but in order to get this, you'd have to make a full.
I like their little bread molds.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I like them. I said last time.
I like how they make their own bread.
Being a bakery.
Yep.
It's
nice.
Not
a lot of places do
I want to say right off the bat, it's got like a toast on the outside, but it's super soft on the inside. So let's see.
That's very good.
The bread's almost like buttery.
Yeah, and the bacon slaps.
I can.
You can taste it though.
Mm-hmm.
It's like diced up.
I was looking for like a big slab of bacon when I bit through.
I like it diced more.
Do you? It does spread the flavor more.
Bacon's so annoying to eat.
It depends because I don't like it too crunchy. Because then I don't like it like that.
Yeah.
But when it's not, you bite it and then it pull the whole thing out.
That's what I'm saying. It's annoying. Like if you're eating a BLT, there's no more bacon after 3 bites.
Right.
Even though the bacon covers the whole sandwich. When you do it like this or like in a mac and cheese, it works because you get the flavor throughout. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of those chopped sandwiches. That was like a trend last year, I think. I don't know.
I would like to try
what a trend is
like
anymore.
a chopped steak sandwich or whatever. What do they call it?
They do it for salads a lot.
Well, they have like I want to say
cheese?
It's chopped cheese.
Yeah, that's just like a steak and cheese, but it's like chopped up.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. I thought it was more Hamburg though.
It's like a steak.
Someone says it's supposed to be phenomenal.
It's just like steak, and they chop it up with cheese.
I watched one of the shows do it.
The Aki way?
No.
Nah.
It was on First We Feast.
The
turkey actually has a nice flavor to it, though.
Mm-hmm.
I like the cheese that they have on here.
There's like a creaminess to it.
There is a creaminess to it. So it's sliced turkey, but it almost tastes like a turkey salad.
This is the chicken bacon rancher.
I mean, okay, so chicken instead of turkey, sorry.
Okay.
But it tastes like a chicken salad. For some reason, I thought it was turkey.
Well, the ranch helps here because it adds it's not like overkill.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost a mild ranch. So you just kind of get the goodness of the ranch flavor without it being obtrusive, in a way.
It's soft. It's actually moist. It's tasty.
Yeah, it's not dry whatsoever.
I do love this bread. I don't know what it is.
Well, just bread's good.
Well, but it's not.
Bread's the best.
It's almost like buttery, like flavored. So it's not like dry. And, when you get like the next sandwich, it's just going to be a straight, like a piece of white bread. This is like a leveled up.
The white bread here is kind of red.
I don't think
excited.
I'm not saying white bread, but I don't think this is on white bread. But when you just eat white bread, it's boring. You know
I wonder
why.
Mm-hmm. Maybe because it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could take all the components of the sandwich, put it on a slice of Wonder Bread.
Yeah.
I'm not hating on Wonder Bread, but it's awful.
Right.
And you put it on a slice of Wonder Bread, and it's the worst sandwich you've ever had. Put it on here, it's great.
Okay, so in the middle, I got all my bacon. You are correct. The bacon slaps, as you like to say. The bacon actually has a nice, strong flavor.
Great flavor.
I wish there was more of it. because the bites I was getting before didn't
Sure,
have it.
it's kind of just put in the middle. It's not
Mhm.
really spread out,
Mhm.
but you still get the lingering taste even on the sides.
It's got a nice smoky flavor.
And it's very cheesy too.
Mhm.
It's great. This is a very
How much
solid
was this sandwich?
Like $12.
That's the only problem
You
I
also
have
get a
with
bag
that.
of chips,
Yeah.
right? And that's for the whole. You can get a half,
Mm-hmm.
so it's one of the sandwiches. Because we're only eating one half,
I got
right?
you.
But like, if I ate this and that and the bag of chips, I'd be fine. I think.
I know. I always hate a price, when you're paying $12 for a sandwich. But I know everything's expensive. And I said I wasn't going to hop on that this year.
I am.
I'm in my head comparing them to them bagel ones we just did, or you know what I mean? That
Right, the bagel stacks or whatever they call
I
them.
I think I like them a little more because there was a more variation of flavor.
Right.
If I had to complain on this one, I would like a crunchy something in there.
It's very one note.
Correct.
Which is fine because it's
very good. It is. I agree.
I wouldn't change anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
But this wouldn't be like I get it every single time I go. Because I want vegetable.
Mm-hmm.
I want some sort of freshness, which is kind of what this has going for it.
I agree.
So
this is good for what it is.
Mhm.
I would get this again because it is very tasty. Would I like it better if it had like a lettuce and a tomato on it? 100%. I get it because it's like warm and you don't want that, but I want that.
It's almost like a pocket.
Yeah.
Like it's like, of course, it's not like an empanada because the bread is way different, but it gives me that vibe where it's like a warm toasty kind of like a little guy,
right?
Versus sandwich that isn't like that.
Yeah, it's more like a panini, but it's not squished.
I
don't
wish
know.
this was a panini. I love paninis. Shout out to all the paninis out there.
I honestly,
You've never had one?
I don't know if I've ever
What is
had
wrong
one. I've
with you?
seen them. I don't
You have to have like a Reuben that's a panini.
I
and a panini
have
press.
had a Reuben.
You put a sandwich in this thing,
Yeah.
and you cook it like not an omelet. The stupid
It's like the George Foreman.
like a
It goes
waffle.
down. Yeah.
Yeah, you just go and it's really hot. It hurts if you touch the thing, but you have to have it on all day because it gotta be hot. So you go and you just press it down. Everything gets squished and stupid. All the cheese is dumb, and all the way through it has to be cut in triangle,
Right.
or else it makes me sad. And at the last bite of the sandwich, you don't want any more because it's like the bread turns into crouton a lot of the time.
Right.
But it's great. It's great.
No, I like the girth of this one though.
Now this, you got arugula, a lot of tomato.
Yeah, it does have
It
a
has
lot
like
of tomato.
3 slices, which I think is gonna help you. It has bacon, but it's not diced. It's actually just sticks.
So is this the turkey?
Slabs of cheese. There's the turkey. Yeah, I'm excited to give this one a try. It has some sort of sauce
Yeah,
here.
it's almost like
The
a
Bravo sauce.
almost looks
maybe.
like a it looks almost like a
the Chipotle mayo. Type.
Thousand Island-esque
Some
look
sort
to
of
it.
like mayo dressing equivalent.
We'll see.
Which helps sandwiches a lot, and it's on both slices of bread, so they don't get soggy.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's there, because of the fat. The bread has something to it.
It does.
No, it is red.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking of tomato basil, and I think I'm right.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Oh, that sauce is banging.
Yeah.
Did you? I didn't really get a lot on my bite,
It's mainly
so
in
it
the
fell
middle
off
of
the bottom.
sandwich,
Yeah,
but
so I just put it on my finger. I gotta try to figure out what that is. That is actually very good. I'm tasting celery salt.
I don't know if that's in the bread, because I think the bread has a lot of flavor.
Yeah, I'm getting like on the, if you do it's got in it. It's got to be in there.
It tastes like a Chipotle
It's good.
mayo aioli, probably what they're gonna call it, but it's like I don't know. It even brings me to almost like a Russian dressing,
Well,
like a mayo mixed with that, mixed with and that might just be the color in my head.
And it's got a little kick to it too, there's a little zip to it.
Right. And the bread itself is very good. It
I'll tell
looks
you,
a lot more radioactive.
I like your tomato basil bread. I think
that's what they're going for.
I think so. It has a ton of flavor.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I got a big mouth. I like the fact that I can barely get this sandwich in there. You know what I mean? Honestly, but as much as this bread has a ton of flavor, I like that little pie that we just ate.
Right.
So it's a conflict of interest on which one I like better.
Well, cold sandwich or warm sandwich is really what the debate here is for me. Would I rather? Right now it's snowing. I'd rather have a warm, hearty sandwich with like a nice chili on the side. This would slap in the springtime, summertime, or if I want to switch it up. I think this is a very good sandwich. So,
yep.
I mean,
you know what? I like the freshness of the tomato.
Hey,
I like the little arugula lettuce
Yeah,
that
the
they have on it.
arugula is what's carrying it
Yeah,
for me.
I like the actual flavor of the bread. This is actually a very good bread. There is specks in it. It might actually be tomato basil.
That's the vibe.
You know, they didn't short you on the amount of turkey that's in here. That has a nice flavor. This sauce is kicking though. Today, I would get this one again before
It's
I got the
very
other one.
tasty.
But I like them both.
The reason I picked this one is because it's less of just a one-note flavor. It's a lot more diverse. There's a lot more going into it. And there's a lot more seasoning and spice and like pizzazz to it.
No, I agree.
Where the other one, while it was lacking it, it wasn't to its detriment, you know? But I do love this bread. I think it's very good. And the arugula
sauce is
really
delicious.
tasty. It's all very good.
I agree with everything he just said. I don't have to repeat it on there. That's why I picked this sandwich, though. Because you taste the arugula, you taste the tomato, the sauce is kicking, the turkey's very good.
This goes back
bread
to my
is
point,
very
though.
good.
If it wasn't on this bread, I don't think I'd like it.
Yeah.
Like, if it was on just white bread, no.
Right. I mean,
Obviously. But the sauce, the arugula, and the bread are the star of the show for me. I could do without the turkey.
Oh.
Like, don't get me wrong, it's really tasty.
It's good.
Like, it's solid. I expected it to be boiled sad, but it's not.
No.
Great suggestion.
Yes, no, this is very good. And even the cheese. Now, I don't know what kind of cheese. It's hard like a provolone.
Yeah.
It has a nice taste to it. I got to give him that. I used to not go to Panera because I'm like, I'm not paying $12 for a sandwich that I can make. It's not going to cost me that. But
Right. The only complaint I have is salt and pepper.
And I don't know if there's not any on the salad.
On the tomato specifically.
That's what
would help a lot. I don't think that's a bad thing. Because there's so many good flavors here that I don't think it needs it.
No, that sauce carries this.
It would help
sandwich.
a lot.
Yeah,
I'm a big oil sauce guy.
I would get both of these in a heartbeat. I'm surprised because the first couple times we came to Panera, I was like, nah, I'm not impressed. Every time we come back lately, I'm liking it more and more.
Well, the stuff that obviously isn't made for us as the consumer in mind. It's made for other consumers who are into that sort of thing.
Right.
You know, like the dippers. I just want big sandwich. You know, or wow, that was really good, and you could do that with sandwich and soup. You don't need you can just get the sandwich soup deal. You don't need the. I do like the bread though, but some stuff is just okay. I could do without that. I'd rather have this item.
But that's where you have a big enough menu where you can get what
massive.
you want. I mean, my only drawback is if I'm going to pay the $12, I want a grinder. You know what I mean? Yeah, but this is a super solid, very tasty sandwich. I got to give it to him. The bread's fresh.
In my mind is if I had two of these, I'd be full. You know what I mean? Or if I had two of the other one, I'd be good. With the bag of chips, it's perfect.
No, I agree with you.
If I'm getting breakfast, I'd get if this is on the breakfast menu, which I'm guessing it might be, it might not be, I don't know. But if it's on their breakfast menu, I'd get this sandwich with an apple.
Right.
Only half of it. So I'd get this one of this sandwich, and I would be good till lunch, dinner. You know? I don't know if I need the two sandwiches.
That's why my doctor says I'm morbidly obese because
they did say that.
They did say that,
and that was before you gained weight.
Right, that was before I gained weight. That's the funny part.
We're trying to prove it right.
Right. I'm gonna be next time I go to the doctors. I'm gonna make sure I'm at that weight.
Doctor now.
But honestly,
yes,
this is an excellent sandwich.
Yeah, I could eat 18 of these, and I would be stuffed by 2, but I would love it.
No, that's it. I do like this one because of the change of the flavor.
Way more
Dude,
fresh.
I like the little bagel bread better. Yes. I like those sandwiches better. So if I'm going to compare, excuse me, I can't get it in my face fast enough. If I was going to compare, these two sandwiches compared to the ones we did the other day, I would go get them.
The bagel stacks?
Yes, those were delicious. These are two. I'm 9 out of 10, if not 10. I would get both of these again.
Yes, these are both phenomenal.
I would get them. Coming here, I would get them.
I would like a little more sauce on this guy.
I agree with that, but sloppy.
I like the other bread on the first sandwich more than this one.
I agree.
I would not want to swap them. Because this bread helps so much with this sandwich, being the more bright, fresh,
yes,
garden ingredients.
I agree.
Right? this bread. Sorry, you want this bread.
Where the other one was like almost buttery and creamy, and it went with perfect with the.
That would
with
be great with a tomato soup side.
Yes, no, I
Like
hear you.
just go gong 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 and then nom 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 nom. You know.
But this one's solid. That's all there is to
I'm
it.
also just more of a like this type of sauce than a ranch. So I think that's why I come here more, like to this sandwich.
Oh,
looking back at it, and just the right amount of tomato, because the tomato's not wet enough where it's slimy and gross.
No,
it's not dry enough where it's sad.
No,
it's like good tomato, but they added 3 and that's perfect.
There was a freshness to it. It really did, and it actually adds like a natural lubricant to your sandwich. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, sorry, my choice of words
No,
maybe
that
was,
makes sense.
but it really does. Like I always say that. Like
it's the WD-40 of it.
Well,
you know?
it to me in my head, it's like, you know,
It
even on a
fixes
burger, like
That's
if I don't have
the fixings.
if I don't have ketchup, but you have a tomato, it gives you that liquidy feel that you're missing if you want to. You know what I
Sure,
mean?
but I don't want ketchup.
I get you.
Which is why this is perfect for me, because I want this other sauce, and it helps make, if the turkey's dry or the bacon's dry, because most of the sandwich is kind of dense stuff.
Yes.
Comparatively to the rest of the sandwich, like the bread, the arugula, the tomato, that's all kind of bright and light, which is a fun contrast. But I think the tomato helps it a lot.
I would drink that spread that they have on there. That's delicious.
Blend this sandwich, I'd try it.
No, I'm telling you that I really like. I 1,000% agree with you. If I had that, I make sure you put it on both sides and put it thick. You know what I mean? Just that's it. My only complaint of that sandwich is I want more of that sauce because it's just that good. But and and it's again another sauce that adds flavors as opposed to. I don't. You know what I mean? Like I don't want that sauce.
More of the sauce and more of the bread.
No,
I wish it had a third slice in the middle.
Oh,
and I don't say
either.
that a lot. Or just make it a little thicker, because they are kind of thin slices, and the bread is the star of the show.
That's
for
why
me.
I like
it makes the sandwich.
This has it's weird, like you said, because that had a good flavor though. You know, if it was just
great.
If it was just on white bread, you'd be like, but that's why, like, even when we get our subs,
that's with every sandwich.
With any of the ones that offer like Subway,
we're taking the garlic and herb.
Get the garlic and herb
against white
people
bread
do.
Subway.
People do.
Sure, I get that. At least 5 people.
Yep.
But like, if I walk into a Subway, there's no way that anybody's gonna get a white bread.
Give me a multi-grain or give me something different.
Unless that's all you've tried and you're not too adventurous with food and you just grew up eating the white bread, which is normally like, oh, you want a sandwich, just put it on white bread.
That was me. We had nothing but white bread because that was the cheap bread back when I was a kid. And we had Wonder Bread with big holes in it.
Wonder Bread's disgusting.
So we did. It was the
hater.
cheapest one back in the day when I was a kid. So and it had
now
like
it's one of the most expensive.
Big holes in it. Like you
crazy.
try to make a sandwich and all your mayonnaise would fall out
it's
because
the Swiss cheese.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think they have holes in it anymore.
Yeah, I know.
It's just I always find it like chalky.
Yeah.
Like they put so much flour on the loaf itself.
Yeah. We just never that was just the standard. That's what we always had. I didn't realize until I moved out. I was like, what do you mean it's like wheat bread and pumpernickel and
like good
my mom
bread.
would get, don't get me wrong, my mom would get seeded rye, and it's gonna sound bad, but we weren't allowed to eat this.
Yeah,
we weren't allowed to do it. We weren't. She would make toast with it. We could have like one bite from it. And that's it. That was her bread. We had to eat the stupid Wonder Bread. So it is what it is.
Got something to look forward to.
That's what it is. We got that one nibble and we're all set.
Yeah.
So well, there you go. That's our review. Thank you for the suggestion.
Yes,
This is you guys.
Very good food.
So far, everybody who suggested stuff,
except one,
we've actually
has
loved.
been perfect.
Yeah.
Which was great.
Yeah.
I'm sure if we try that the steak, egg, and cheese bagel, it'll be better.
I don't understand how yours was so much worse than mine.
It was disgusting.
We couldn't even eat the rest. It was a salt lick.
The issue was I was being nice on camera.
Yeah.
And I kind of stopped halfway through. I'm like, what am I doing?
I thought you were just being negative.
I was just, well, yeah, because I am normally negative because all my food is awful.
But it was funny because mine was so bland. I'm mad I didn't rip it off when you gave me some. I thought
that is disgusting.
I thought you were kidding.
They didn't salt the roads. They salted the sandwich.
Yeah, his sandwich, not mine.
There
was nothing
gross,
on mine,
and it was so stringy.
So
the meat wasn't good.
Well, we went on long enough. I would recommend these highly.
100%.
Yep.
I think these are very good. The bread's great.
But I would recommend the bagel ones that they have. Those were crazy.
Literally, just go there, and I'm sure there's something on the menu for you.
I can't believe that I'm actually recommending Panera because there was no way I was going to like anything I ate.
Growing up,
I never
because I never ordered what I wanted.
Right.
I always pick, whenever I'm out to eat with somebody, I pick the cheapest item on the menu. Every single time. So because I'm not normally paying. Now I can kind of pay for the stuff so I get what I want. No, well, I don't know. I don't go out anywhere.
I was gonna say
The big thing is like, I would want this.
Yep.
I would get bowl of mac and cheese and sad sandwich.
Let's-
So that was my whole Panera view was like sad food, because that's all I ordered. Same with Subway.
What we've been doing lately, though, is I mean, we had some okay stuff.
I'm sure
these
they've leveled
last,
up
These last
over
few
the years.
have actually been. I would recommend.
Yes.
And this is one of them. I liked both of these. Great choice. Whoever
Thank you.
suggested that, excellent choice.
Yes.
So there you go. We babbled on long enough. For the two of you that are still here, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Check out Let's Catch More Mash in the description. They have fun over there. They do whiskey reviews. If that's something you can go check it out.